So, students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 6 of page number 62. Okay, and the name of this chapter is Introduction to MS PowerPoint 2016. MS means Microsoft. So, we will read it like Introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. Okay, so in this chapter, we are going to learn about what is Microsoft PowerPoint, how to start Microsoft PowerPoint, what are the different parts of Microsoft PowerPoint application window, how to open, close, and save a presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint, how to exit Microsoft PowerPoint application window. Okay, before starting the chapter, there is a think and discuss related thing given here. Let us discuss it. Chris has to explain the addition of numbers to his friend with an example. Which of the following ways should he use to make it interesting? Okay, to solve a addition problem or to explain a addition problem to a person, there are two ways. One is first general method. Second one is where we will show them pictures. So first one is the process of adding two numbers is known as addition. If I have one apple, you have two apples, then the total number of apples where we have is 1 plus 2, 3 apples. Second way is we show them one apple's picture, then we show them two apples picture, we add them, then we show them three apples picture. Okay. So because of the visual presentation, this one is more interesting, yes or no? As we are able to see the objects, so it will be easy for us to add them. Both pictures and text can also be used in Microsoft Word. However, there are times when we want to present information in a simple and effective way, such as presenting a project or teaching a classroom in a fun and interesting way. In such instances, a software application called Microsoft PowerPoint is used. PowerPoint was first released in the year of 1987. There have been many versions of PowerPoint since. In this chapter, we will learn about Microsoft Point 2016. So what is Microsoft PowerPoint? Microsoft PowerPoint is a computer application from the Microsoft Office suite, which is used to design presentation. So basically, Microsoft PowerPoint is an application software which is used to represent or design various presentations. Okay, let's go to the chapter now, page number 63, starting Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. So here we are going to learn how to start a Microsoft PowerPoint. There are two ways to start the Microsoft PowerPoint application on our computer. So there are two ways to start Microsoft PowerPoint application in our computer. To open Microsoft PowerPoint from Start menu, click on the Start button, then select PowerPoint. Second way is click the search bar on the bottom left and then type PowerPoint in search bar and press enter key on the keyboard. Okay, there are two ways. Now I am going to show you practically. First of all, we have to click on Start button. We have to click on Start button. Then search on all programs. Okay, all programs. Then search on Microsoft Office. Then there are a lot of Microsoft Office suite applications are shown here. We have to choose Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. So here it appeared here. So this is one way to open Microsoft PowerPoint. This is Microsoft PowerPoint application. Okay. Now close it now. Let's go to the second way. We have to click on the Start button. then we have to search it. Okay, we have to search what we have to search. We have to search PowerPoint. PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. Then we have to click on that software. So this way we can able to open Microsoft PowerPoints. Okay. Now open page number 64. Parts of Microsoft PowerPoint window. The various parts of Microsoft PowerPoint windows are shown in figure 6.3. Let's open Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. Also look at page number 64's visual representation of figure 6.3. Okay, I will show practically along with your book. So first, quick access toolbar. Look at here. These are the quick access toolbar. Okay, this portion. Second one, title bar. Look at here. Okay, look at here. Presentation 1 is the title for this document. Okay, this one is the title bar. Next, a ribbon. These are the ribbons. Slide view pane. This one is the side view pane. View bar. These are the view bar. By clicking on the view bar, we can change the looks of the document. Okay, how to see the document. Status bar. This one is the status bar. Okay, this portion is the status bar. Note pane. This one is the note pane. There is a box here given here. Okay, this is called as note pane. Next one, outline or slides pane. Outline or slides pane. This one. Okay, this one. One is written here. Okay, this one is known as outline or slide pane. So these are the various parts that we are going to learn in this chapter. Let us discuss these parts in detail. So now we are going to discuss these parts in details. So first of all, we have to learn about quick access toolbar. It contains buttons for commonly used for command. Okay, it contains button for commonly used command. So whenever we are giving some command directly to the Microsoft PowerPoint, we generally use quick access toolbar. So it contains button for commonly used for command. So there are 4 options given in quick access toolbar: save, undo, paste, slideshow. Save, undo, paste, slideshow. Okay. So these are the things given in the quick access toolbar: save, undo, redo, slide. Okay, these type of things are given here. So save button is used to save the file. Whenever we completed our work on the file, then by clicking on the save option, we are able to save the file. Next, undo. This button is used to undo the last change you made. Okay. So for example, you have done some mistake in the previous step. So by clicking the undo, it will goes to its last position. Okay. Next, paste. This button is used to paste anything that you have copied or cut onto the clipboard. By clicking on the paste, as we have already discussed, paste means to make a copy, to shift the copy or a replica on the sheet of paper. Okay. Next, slideshow. This button starts the slide by slide presentation of your project. By clicking on the slideshow, the presentation started. Next one, title bar. The title bar is present at the top of the window here. Okay, the title bar is present on the top of the window. It indicates the name of the software program, the name of presentation that is open, and the minimize, maximize, and close buttons. So here in title bar indicates name of the software program. Okay, it shows the name of the software program. Then here minimize option given here, then restore button or maximize button, and then close button. Okay, these buttons are also present on title bar. Now students, let's go to page number 65. The ribbon is the ribbon. Okay, now we are going to learn about ribbon. So what is ribbon? The ribbon is located just below title bar. It is the area containing the tabs. Tabs contain commands that are divided into related tasks called groups. Some of tabs present on Microsoft PowerPoint Windows are File tab, Home tab, Insert tab. Let's see. So these are okay. These are the ribbons. Okay, this position particularly home, insert, design, animation, slideshow, review, view. Okay, these all are present on the ribbon. Then each ribbon, by clicking on the ribbon name, it comes on different groups. Okay, under each ribbon there are different groups. So first one is file tab. In file, it is located on top left corner here. Okay, this one is called file tab. The file tab provides options like new, save, save as, print, and close. New, open, save, save as, print, prepare, send, publish, close. These types of operations are present inside the file tab. By clicking on the file tab, we can easily open a new file or open a saved file, save a file, save as. We can directly give print command here. Next, home tab. Home tab is already selected here. Okay, I have already selected the home tab. Under the home tab, there are various groups. It contains all the basic commands to create a slide and format text like font size, styles, bullet, font colors. Okay, so all the basic and general commands to create a slideshow is present here under the home tab. First, for example, paste, cut, copy, all things are present under the home tab. Similarly, under the slide group, new slide, layout, reset, deletes are also comes under the slide group. Similarly, letters style, okay, font colors, font size, everything that we are able to change, it comes under the home tab. Paragraph, drawing, editing, these types of all groups are present under the home tab. It means home tab contains the basic commands to create a slideshow. Okay. Next, insert tab. It is used to insert images, videos, shapes, icons into the presentation. Here under the ribbon, there is another tab called insert tab. By clicking on insert tab, there are insert means to put something on the presentation. Okay. So by clicking on the insert tab, we will be able to insert pictures, clip arts, photos, shapes, smart arts, charts, text box, word arts, and many more things. Okay, by clicking on pictures, we will be able to insert a picture. Okay. Similarly, by clicking on the clip art, we can insert online pictures into the slide pane. Okay. Now outline or slide pane, this one. Okay, outline or slide pane. It displays the presentation text in the form of a outline. Outline tab is used to organize and develop the content of the presentation. This tab enables us to move and rearrange slides and text by dragging selected material. Slide tabs display the slides of the presentation as small images. These allows easy navigation throughout the slides. So now we are going to learn about outline or slide panes. Okay. For example, you have written something here by inserting the text. Okay. Insert text box. Here you entered here. My name is Sadanand Samantra. You have entered here in a text. Now we will insert a shape here. Now we insert a picture. Okay, by clicking on outline, we can edit, drag the picture, and we can able to put it on our desired place. Okay, so these allows easy navigation through the slide. Okay, it allows us to navigate throughout the slide. Navigate means to move around or to operate the slide more easily. Slide view pane. Slide view pane. It contains the current slide in the presentation. We can use the vertical scroll bar to view other slides on the presentation. So let's go to the slide view pane. So this page represents a slide view pane. We can also create new slides here. Okay, we have to just right click here, then new slide. Okay, by moving the vertical scroll bar, we can move from one slide to another slide by moving the slide pane. Okay, status bar located at the bottom left corner of the window. Located at the bottom left corner of the window, it displays the number of slides and current slide number. Okay, here. Okay, so there are two slides of one. So this represents the number of slides and current slide number. Okay. For example, there are total number of 2 slides here, where I am on first slide. Notes pane. It is located below the slide pane here. Okay. It is used to type reference notes for the speaker. The notes can be printed and referred during the presentation. So if you want to add a note for this particular presentation, then you can type it here. Okay. You can type it here. Next, view bar. It is located at the bottom right hand side of the screen. It contains button that allows the ability to switch between PowerPoint views. The first view button allows us to view slides in normal view. The second slide is called the slide sorter view. The third is called reader view, and the fourth is called slideshow view. So these are the view: normal view, slide sorter view, slideshow view. Normal view, we are on normal view. If we click on slide sorter view, this look like this. Similarly, If we click on slideshow view, this look like this. It goes full screen. Next, students, open page number 66. Working with presentation. Working with presentations. Let us learn how to work with presentations in Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. Creating a new presentation. So now we are going to learn how to create a new presentation. Just like we use Microsoft Word to create documents, Microsoft PowerPoint is used to create presentations. To create a new presentation, follow the steps given below. Select the file tab on the top right corner, click on the new option, click on the blank presentation option. Simple. Let's start. Click on the file tab, then click on the new, then click on the blank presentation. Okay, there is a blank presentation that has been appeared here. Okay,